A game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sunbelt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by Dan. And the Dukes will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Old Dominion's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Brown. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run.
There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are. We're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy for the Heisman, right?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Kyle. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Ellis. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Pfeiffer. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Might as well stick with him. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pfeiffer. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Dukes have taken it inside the 20. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll sneak it. The Dukes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown Dukes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They are up by 7 over Texas State. Sunbelt, Funbelt will circle.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his back in the middle.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm gonna go attack and make some plays.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, James Madison! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and first down. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Roach. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
The run from the shotgun. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball comes to rest right there. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quickly complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Got enough for the 1st.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the 1st.
To the air, it's Barnett. Right on the money. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a 1st down at the 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it down the seam. He's got it for a big play. Running free. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, James Madison.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They go to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. The snap sets up to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lott. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Gonna swing it on second down. Shoots it to the left. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Monarchs will have it first and 10. And off to Jones. Runs through a tackle. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Monarchs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Pfeiffer. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Barnett.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first.
Pulls in the deep ball. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Runs through the tackle. Picks up the first down. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Dukes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Moves around to clear up the vision. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page. Lining
up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Old Dominion, 3.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Lott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. It's a fumble. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Second down coming up.
Looking for a gap, it's Roach. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Monarchs will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Duke just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They're going back to the ground. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Barnett. Wide open downfield. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Dukes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Dukes! A great catch and run for 6. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
On to attempt the try.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
49. Old Dominion, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that. Stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now this offense will take the field again. Back to throw, it's Sluka. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Ellis. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Collins. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
56, Old Dominion, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Monarchs Monarchs line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Picks up.
And the Monarchs are threatening in the red zone.
For the offense.
Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And they decide to trot out the kicker.
On the field goal.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
1st and 10.
Plows through the defense. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They want to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellis. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sluka. Got his man quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Out of the gun, the give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll go to the sneak. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Rides the back and leaves it. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Quick release by the QB. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The give as they work on that clock. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. And the Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Can't get him to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Brown will throw it. They've got the screen set up. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.